Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to do the last topic of lesson 2. We've studied this before, but we are going to do a little detail in this. So, gender in nouns. So, let's get started. So, gender in nouns, we all know. In Arabic, we just have masculine and feminine. Like English, we do not have a neutral gender it. So, it's just masculine, either something will be masculine or feminine. So, Um, so over here, masculine and feminine. So now we are going to see a further division of how you determine the gender of anything. So first you have animate being, human beings, people, and others. Now in animate being, the gender agrees with the natural gender. A boy is a male, a girl is a female, a man is a masculine, a masculine, and woman is a feminine gender. Then, so over here, if you see the examples in masculine, ustadun, that means professor, Salim, Salimun, Robert, student, Talibun, and so on. In feminine, we have these names, Vidad, Maryam, and Talibun over here was student male, and Talibatun is the student female, and Samia is again a name. Now, also names of cities like Beirut or Karachi or all these names of all the cities are feminine. I think I should write it here that they are all feminine. So over here, if you see, names of cities are feminine. Names of countries are also feminine, and we also just have a few exceptions. Lebanon, Al-Iraq, Al-Urdun, Urdunu, As-Sudan, and Al-Maghrib, which is Morocco. So these cities are not feminine, these are masculine. So just remember that these are exception to this rule that all names of all cities and countries are feminine. Now let's come to other. Now, others are other nouns. So these we were talking about human beings. Now we are going to talk about other nouns. So the form of word basically determine whether it's a masculine gender or a feminine gender in Arabic. How does that happen? When you have a tamarbuta as a suffix, then it's feminine, and without tamarbuta, it's masculine. So over here, you see, we don't have varakatun, tawilatun. Now we don't have a masculine form of this. Varakatun is paper, and tawilatun is table. So so over here it's warakatun and tawilatun is table. There is no masculine counterpart, no masculine part of it. Like table does not have a masculine counterpart, and so does paper. So this is the way they are spelled. And the tamur buddha in the end indicates that in Arabic they are considered feminine. Now, similarly, without tamarbuta suffix, it's masculine. So things like kitabun, which means book, babun, which means door, we again do not have a female counterpart of these. This is just the way they are spelled. And since there is no tamarbuta, that means they are considered masculine in Arabic. Now, also tamarbuta suffix derive a feminine noun from masculine one. How does that happen? So you have talibun, you just add a tamarbuta and it becomes talibatun. You have ustadun, and you just add a tamarbuta, it becomes ustadatun, yani that is female professor or female student. So that is how your feminine nouns are derived. There are a few exceptions, by the way. Amun means dad, and sorry, mother or mom, and abun means dad, and they do not follow this rule. So they are completely different from how they are spelled. Also, there are a few words which do not have like anisatun is means miss, and this does not have a masculine counterpart in Arabic. Similarly, when we have imamun, that is imam, simple, imam in the masjid, we do not have a feminine counterpart for imam. We just have masculine imam. So this is about a gender in noun. Now, there are a few important grammatical functions to know whether a word is feminine or feminine or masculine in Arabic. So, what are these points? So, first of all, we've already studied that gender of the referent of the animate beings. So, we know that natural genders in animate beings, and we the referent is how they determine. Now, another thing is masculine and feminine nouns are replaced by their corresponding nouns. So, this is one function. If you have a masculine noun, usadun, it will be replaced by in a sentence with huwa, which is its masculine counterpart. The same thing for feminine. If you have talibatun, it will be replaced by a pronoun which corresponds to it, which is hiya, and so on. Another thing is that adjective. Now, when you when you want to determine the adjective of a noun, it can be an animate being, it can be something else like table or chair or anything. The adjective will also correspond with the gender of the noun. We will study this in the next chapter, inshallah. But the noun which is being modified by the adjective, the gender will also help in determining the the adjective form. So these are a few grammatical functions of knowing the gender of a noun. Now this brings us to the end of this chapter's topic. If there are any outstanding questions, please feel free to ask on the group, and one of us will be able to help you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.